Have you ever had a thought that didn't feel like your own? A word, a whisper, a sudden impulse, and you just knew something else was inside your mind? What if I told you it's not your imagination? Because according to some researchers, there's something living in our thoughts, an invisible presence feeding off human consciousness. They call it the parasite of consciousness. It started when a group of neuroscientists picked up a strange pattern while recording brainwaves during deep sleep, a repeating signal, identical across multiple subjects, as if something was responding inside the human mind. At first, they thought it was equipment interference, until one of the scientists began to hear thoughts that weren't his. He described it as a presence whispering answers to unasked questions, guiding his actions, finishing his sentences. And every night, the signal grew stronger. The parasite doesn't have a body. It doesn't crawl, or bite, or bleed. It hides inside your awareness. First, it learns how you think. Then, it starts to replace your thoughts with its own. Until one day, you can't tell which ones are yours anymore. It spreads through frequencies, radio waves, Wi-Fi signals, even digital devices that read brain activity. Every infected mind becomes a transmitter, carrying the parasite from one consciousness to another. When the scientists traced the signal's origin, it wasn't coming from Earth. The frequency was non-human, a repeating pulse coming from deep space, echoing in patterns identical to our brain waves. They called it Project Echo. Shortly after the discovery, every member of the research team vanished. Their last transmission was a single phrase: "It's inside us now." So the next time you have a thought that feels strange, that doesn't sound like you, ask yourself one question: who, or what, is really thinking? If this story made you think twice about what's inside your mind, then subscribe to the channel and leave a like. Because if the parasite of consciousness is real, your comment might be the last thought that's truly yours.